Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you for subscribing. So this is my first official video on Girls Talk by One Day. Oh my god, I am so excited. So today I'll be talking about self-esteem, using myself as a case study. Growing up as a young girl, I wasn't proud of my body. Like right from the age of 5, I already knew what it is to feel less of myself. I am this type of person that had rashes on my leg while growing up, and I used drug a lot for it, and it was very painful. It comes out like boil on my leg, like the whole of my leg. And by the time it's done, like by the time it leaves, it always leaves me with spots on my leg. So as a young girl, I came up with the idea of tying wrapper, like because I don't want people to see my as a young girl. I don't want people to see my leg. Sometimes I will just sit down there and I'll be like, God, can't you just replace my leg with a white person's leg? Like I don't like my leg. When I get to school, people don't tease me when I was a bit younger, but when I got to like primary school, primary 5, primary 6, and then as a slim, I was not fat, I wasn't chubby then, I was slim. Then me being slim, I had big legs. Like imagine a slim person with big legs, you should let's say. So people would tease me, would say like, your leg is big. Then I'll sit in the corner and be like, oh my god, my leg is big. God, like I just wanted. Then I'll be like, God, can't I just find a solution to this thing? Another time came again. I went to play with fire. My mom was burning something. I sustained injury on my finger. I'm left with the dark spot on my hand. I've tried several things and it's not working. That one again added to the the things that were already making me feel low of myself. So I had so many things bothering me then, but I go to secondary school again and I will see people with slim and very straight legs, and I'll be like, oh my god. And here am I with a very big leg already that has spots, like it's not even smooth. So some people have big legs and you love it on them, but I was slim. I can't get a spot for the leg again. I'm battling with the one on my knuckle. So, like, I always feel very low of myself. Like, I tied wrapper a lot. Even when I go to secondary school, then I'll talk about that, my experience as a brother, maybe on my next episode. Like, as when I was in boarding school, like, everybody will put on the shirts, their singlet and shorts then. My dear, I'll tie wrapper. I would tie wrapper because I wasn't comfortable with my leg, and I don't want people seeing that. I don't want people reminding me. But at some point, I just sat down and I was like, I can't continue doing this. Like, if I worked on building this, I worked on self love. Like, I tried to fall in love with myself because if like it wasn't easy. Like, it wasn't easy at all. This self love everything, it was not easy because people, it's something people see. There was not, and in secondary school you can I can't wear a very long skirt. It's still short skirt or the assembly ground. There's a way I used to walk there, like the spot is on the revealing part of my leg. I'll try to cross my leg so people will see the inner part that doesn't have the spot. Like, oh, I did so many crazy things. I when I think about them now, I'll just laugh. So I just sat down one day and be like, I can't. How on earth will I even love myself if I keep thinking of what people say and allow it to get to me? So I just sat down. I looked at my leg. I didn't create myself. I've tried so many things, though it's the things I used then actually worked. It's not as bold and bright as it used to be till now. So when I got to university, I was already adding with I was a bit chubby, so the big leg was not really obvious. And then I had the options of you will never see me on short too. I was always putting on shorts. If I'm putting on gown, I'll put on longer. You can't see me go to the tailor and put on shorts and tell them I want them to do something short for me. No, never. It's not me. It can't be me. Like Ole Jamie. So I just sat down when I was in uni and I was like, if I keep making this, then I now started seeing people that has worse conditions than me. Like I saw a married woman with a dark person with very visible, like very 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 clear and visible spot on her leg. Like mine was just like it like the tip of the iceberg compared to what that woman has. I was like, oh really? So I'm not the only one with this condition. I even have people that has worse spots that day. I packaged myself. Like I packaged myself, and now I developed that self-love within me. Like I started embracing myself. Like even with this part, I said, oh, more fine. Oh, more fine. No, person will not even find reach myself gone. But even with their flaws, people will love them. Like I fell in love with myself. I told myself, come, this thing is dead. There's nothing you can do about it. It can only fade. It can only fade off. It's still there. If you know, even when I allow people what people say to me, how on earth do I even get to love myself? How on earth do I even get to embrace my body? When I'm in the midst of people, like when someone compliments me, then oh, you look so beautiful. I'll be like, beautiful. In my mind, several things will have just ran in my brain like, oh, I'm beautiful. You not see this, the big leg I have. You not see the spot on my leg. You not see the injury I have on my knuckle that has not cleared. You not see the stretch mark that is growing on my body because I'm adding weight. So I just felt like, okay, I can continue doing this. Then I owned it. Like I owned my body. Like I owned it. Like I just had to. I made myself fall in love with how I am. If I'm not like, then I told myself, even if you're not comfortable with this thing, there's nothing you can do about it. Just love yourself. Like I just have to love myself. So when I see young girls, like I've actually seen a girl like that. The mom came to meet me when she noticed I also have sport. Though mine is not as deep as the girls when she's just growing up. And the mother told me that what can she use for her daughter's leg? Like the sport is this that. I told her that there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing to use because I didn't use anything. I just noticed it just started fading up as while I was growing. So I told her that the first thing she should the first thing she has to work on for that girl is help her to build her self-esteem. Teach her to love herself like that. Like teach her to love her body because I'm very certain that girl has she must be having the same thought I had back then because at least she can see her mates with smooth legs and she can see her mates with smooth legs and smooth skin and she'll be like, why is her own like that? She might be feeling low of herself. Some of her mates might even tease her with it. So I just want her to always talk to the girl, make her make the girl like teach her to embrace her body. It's there. There's nothing she can do about it. Teach her not to feel less of herself. Because by that, growing up, when people say it, when people get to her, she'll be like, oh well, it's not I didn't put it there myself. But I'm very sure as time goes on, when the girl gets older, the spots will fade. But I'm telling you, it's still gonna be there. It can't fade completely. Even if you like travel abroad, it's still gonna be there. So now I rock my short gown with pride though. Like before, I can't wear short things during the day. I rock it during the day and I don't care. Like it's already there. And there's one funny thing about it though. No matter how terrible your flaws are, someone out there is dying for you. Like someone out there likes you like that. So learn to embrace your body. If you're a young girl, an old lady, a lady, even women, please learn to love yourself. Embrace your body. Don't let anybody make you feel less of yourself. If you have flaws on your body, yeah, some people go for surgery, but is it not everybody can afford surgery? I can't afford surgery. Even if I can afford it, I can't go. I don't have the strength to endure pains. Like I'm not the type that knows how to endure pains. Just in ordinary injection, you see me screaming like like a baby. So I even if I can afford, even if I have the money for surgery, I don't think I'm going to be opting for it. I'm not saying people that are opting for it are doing a bad thing. No, we have different ways of building that, but you can do this thing naturally. Embrace yourself, and even if you feel like okay, I'm still not comfortable with me putting on, you're still not comfortable with yourself with exposing those parts of your body. Well, you can just change your dress pattern to you putting on something that's going to cover. But as for me one day in Lola, I've outgrown that part of not loving my body. I've outgrown it. When I started adding weight, I started stretch marks started coming out of my body. In parts of my body, like in the favorite part of my body. Will I kill myself? My dear, at the time I was like, oh, I don't like this thing. What am I going to do about it? But now, I have grown to love myself. It wasn't easy working on it. It wasn't easy. It took several bashing, several people noticing my flaws and saying it to my face. Then I can't continue getting moody because of what people say or what people have to say about me. No, I just stood up and said, okay, today, or this particular day, no one is gonna make me feel less of myself. Like I started owning my body. Like if I'm short, I have a big leg. I have spots on them. Like though the spots are not really obvious again, I have spots on them. I have stretch marks on my body. My dear, should I send myself to early grave? Hell no. I can't send myself to early grave now. I am owning. Oh, I'm fine, no. I swear to God, I'm very fine. Forget. More fine. Pa. I'm not even fine in this video. Like, I'm very fine. Oh. Forget. With those flaws like this, more sets. So, I've grown to love myself. I've outgrown the part of me that doesn't love myself. So, I'm telling you, whatever it is you have on your body, whatever flaws you have, whatever physical flaws you have on your body, please own it. Don't let what people say to you get to you. And when they say it back to them that please, you can't make me feel less of myself. Like, I have it, and then what are you gonna do about it? Own it. Like, well, I think my leg is now my favorite part of my body. Like, the way that sickness, when I'm putting on skirt and gown, whoa, it's always sexy to me. I don't know about other people, but actually, I've seen someone tell me, a guy has once complimented me and told me he loves my leg, and I was like, I've not even gotten to this stage where I learned to love myself. I was like, love which leg? I said, don't that be true. You just big leg, this blah blah blah. I was like, okay. If you say you like it though, but after several lashing and everything, I just woke up one day. I said, "Whoa, baby, I just have to embrace myself, love myself," and now here I am. Self-love. I get them for myself. Like, self-love. That self-love is there. Like, it's there. I have it. It's there. So, young ladies out there, young girls just growing up and you're having flaws on your body, you have spots, you have injuries you're not proud of, you have, people say they have big forehead, you have okpon, you have big nose, you have big lips. My dear, that's your selling point too. Let me know your selling point before people tell me, before you start thinking I'm telling you to sell your body. But that is meant to be your favorite part. Like, make it your favorite part. Love favorite part. Like, cherish it. Own it. Like, don't make what people say about it get to you. And by then, trust me, you see, you just wake up one day and be like, oh, so why was I even stressing myself about these flaws, and why was I making what people will say get to me all this while? So you just own it, says own it, like says own your body, own it with pride. Don't let anybody make you feel less of yourself. So let me stop here for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. If there's anything you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section, and trust me, I'll be talking about it. On my next episode, I'll try to gist you guys about my experience as a border. Omo, as a border, I was very dirty. Let me just give you a tip. I was a very rough girl. Like, I was very rough. It wasn't my fault though, but the fact that I was living home for the first time, not under my parents. I was used to my mom washing my clothes, doing things for me. So I now got to a place where I didn't even have access to water 24/7. I had to wait for seniors and everything. So imagine that kind of lifestyle for a girl like me. But let me leave that to our next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I love you. Bye. Mwah.